The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O, the R, the K. Look yourself in the face. Look yourself in the mirror, ask yourself, are you giving 120% every day? Every play? Give me 120 and don't give me nothing at all. The guy you competing against, you haven't outworked him. You've not outworked the person next to you. You've not out-hustled them. You've not out-grind them. You've not outdone them. You're not locked in. Bring all your passion. Bring heart. Every single game, every single play. Put forth 120% or don't ask nobody to do nothing to it. The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O.
What's up? What's going on, baby? Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. We're up. We're at it. We're going to do our thing. We're going to get into the market. I can see a lot of you guys are up with me this morning, ready to do this thing and go over what the hell is going on in this market. Like I told you guys on Monday, I think that we are absolutely in a great spot. I know that sounds a little crazy because everybody's seeing red and everybody's going crazy over these prices, but I think we're in a great spot. I think we're exactly where we should be right now. And we got some FOMC meeting news this week coming up here this week. And as long as Powell doesn't get up there and do anything crazy, like cut rates or raise rates or anything like that, we'll be fine. I think that he's going to keep them exactly the same. I don't think that we're going to see anything crazy come out of Powell's mouth. I think they're going to be, just stay the course. And that's all we need to hear right now is just stay the course. And people know right now there's a lot of stuff going around in this markets in general. The stock market's doing its thing. The S&P, went ahead and set another record yesterday. It's trading sideways like everybody else. You have some winners, you have some losers. It is what it is, and they're not doing too bad. And we are where we are in this market, and I think we're in a good spot in this market. And people just need to chill. We're in a pretty good spot. And go ahead and say good morning to everybody. Good morning, Selma. Good morning, XRP for life. Good morning to Junior. Ken, good morning, early afternoon to you, my brother. How are you? Good morning, Elmo. Good morning, my brother. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I hope everybody is doing good. But just going through it, I think we're in a great spot, man. And people gotta embrace the spot that we're in right now. We've had a great pullback. We had a good opportunity to come in and grab up some of these projects at rock bottom prices. You got to embrace that. You got to know. Good evening for you, XRP for life. Good evening, brother. Good evening. So I don't know. I think people just got to chill out a little bit. I think people get too high, too low on this stuff, man. And FOMC meeting minutes today. I think as long as there's nothing crazy, we're gonna be fine. Crypto confident. Good morning, my brother. Good morning to you. Bullish. Yeah, I'm bullish too. I'm bullish too. Selma. We got some stuff that we're going to talk about Libra today, because Libra is kind of one of the reasons why we are where we are. And, I'll give you guys my take on that. Good morning, Heat. Good morning, my brother. Good morning, my brother. Libra is one of the reasons I think we are where we are as well. And we'll talk a little bit about that in a minute. But we have the Asian markets. They woke up this morning. They closed this morning, I should say, all in red. They didn't do too well last night. There's a shit storm over there. European markets woke up this morning. They're all in red too. They look like absolute crap as well. Ken, pump some money up in that joint, man. Come on, man. We got the United States pre-markets. They don't look too well either. So the whole stock market doesn't look too well. Everybody's kind of waiting for the Fed meetings to come out, the Fed meeting minutes to come out, and we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Uh, XRP for life. You crazy, man. You gonna come here, you gonna start the Canadian US war up in this joint, man. Yo, did you see the hockey game though, man? Come on, man. That was crazy, man. Come on. But United States markets, they don't look that well either. You know what I mean? They just don't. But there's a lot of stuff going on, right? You got this Russian Ukrainian war that's the negotiations are starting to happen. When's that going to end? You have the whole Hamas and Israel thing going on, and the negotiations going on over there, and what's going to happen over there. You got the Doge committee over here in the United States, just exposing everybody right now, which I think is a phenomenal thing. So there's a lot of stuff going on right now in the market. So you can't expect these markets to just be taken off, right? But you got NVIDIA sitting here, 139, Selmo. NVIDIA doing its thing, baby. Like I told you, nothing AI happens without NVIDIA. You have all these people talking about what they're going to do with AI and how they're going to drive AI and all that stuff. None of that happens without NVIDIA. Even you had Gronk's upgrade come out. A look at Gronk's AI upgrade come out with the big data center that Elon put in place over there for X. All that's ran off NVIDIA chips. All of it. So, and even in the crypto market, nothing happens without NVIDIA chips, right? Nothing happens. Like, everybody blow that smoke and mirror up your ass as much as you want, but without NVIDIA chips, none of this has happened. Even with DeepSeek and that whole DeepSeek fiasco, what happened with DeepSeek and all that, they were still running NVIDIA chips. So, you mind Pi? Yeah, Pi. And keep me up to date what's going on with Pi, man, because we've been on Pi. We've been talking about Pi forever. And we'll see. Hopefully it gets listed. Hopefully you guys make some money, and hopefully it works out. I haven't mind Pi. I didn't mind it. I'm actually glad I didn't, because I'd be frustrated and pissed off as hell right now that they didn't release that. So yeah, but you guys got to be careful too when people start talking about AI and AI projects and all that stuff. Just understand that none of it happens without NVIDIA. None of it. Yeah. So I don't think it's that big of a dip. I think we're fine. I think that this market's just fine. U.S. is the happiest nation. U.S. is the happiest nation in the world. I don't know about that. I don't know about being the happiest nation in the world, Elmo. I'm not sure about that. Scottish, good morning, my brother. How are you? OKX. OKX for sure. That's where Pi is going. Scottish is in the building. Yo, we got people living until they're 180, brother. We got people living until 180. We the healthiest nation in the world. Yeah, the healthiest nation. We got people living like crazy around this joint, man. Oh man, you guys are crazy. Timsky, what's up, my brother? What's up, my brother? How are you? But yeah, well, NVIDIA, NVIDIA is doing their thing, man. And, it is what it is, man. And if you ain't invested in NVIDIA, then you must not believe in AI, because without that, it's just not happening, man. It's just not happening. Yo, we're so healthy over here. We're paying people. We're just paying people. Dion, good morning, good morning, good morning, brother. How are you? But yeah, so the markets. I mean, the stock markets right now, they look like trash, man. They look like trash. And you know, it is what it is. And we'll see if they turn around. But that's all we can do. Um, You guys are going crazy in here this morning. You guys are going crazy in here this morning. I love it. I love it. Got me reading stuff over here, laughing this early in the morning. Let's go. We have thousands over 120 years old. Yo, man, there's someone there older than that. So let's look at these ETF inflows for Bitcoin, negative $68.7 million. And Ethereum's inflows is a positive 4.6 million. Let's see who the hell is buying this stuff today. iBit's buying up Bitcoin. You can see it. It's 68.4 million. Looks like BlackRock's trying to buy the dip. Fidelity is buying the hell out of Ethereum of 4.6 million. Looks like Fidelity's trying to buy that dip as well. Who's dumping the market? Who's dumping it? Bitwise looks like they're selling their Bitcoin ETF. So Fidelity looks like they're selling off on a little bit of their Bitcoin ETF right now. So, oh man, it's a mixed bag of tricks, man. But we'll see. This Bitcoin right here, it's a little concerning. We've been on here a couple times now. Seiko, what's up, my brother? What's up, my brother? How you doing, man? How you doing? How's my girl Nancy Pelosi doing over there? How's she hanging in there, man? You guys getting ready for her to go to jail? Are you guys making them preparations, or what's up, man? What's up? I mean, you got you a little something on the side, making them preparations for her to go to the clanker, or you guys just kind of gonna roll this thing out, man? They're gonna have to roll her into jail, Seiko. That was the U.S.'s idea. Yo, we've got a lot of ideas floating around here lately in the United States, Timsky. It seems like every day we got a new idea, new issue, new problem. Paying whatever. So. Yo, we paying people, man. We paying people, baby. We paying people, Elmo. We paying people a ton of money out here, man. We got the Guinness Book of World Records says that the oldest person on record must not be officially recorded, because we're still paying people. We're here. You guys, y'all better keep hiding, baby. Y'all better keep hiding, Seiko. Yo, she about to go to jail. 200 million. Seiko over there sitting on 200 million. She worth 200 million, baby. Go ahead, Seiko. Pump this market up, baby. I know you sitting on 200 mil. Yo, Solana, the blockchain, came up here and overtook BNB again. And Ethereum kind of surpassed BNB again as well. Obviously, BNB fell. They didn't actually overtake them. BNB gets the volume on it. BNB just kind of like fell down. It's not like Ethereum and Solana came in with all this volume. Their volume's still shit. So it is what it is. But this will be you'll see these three right here fight for positions 1, 2, and 3 here through the whole bull market. Um, you know, base sitting here doing 1.05 billion. Uh, come on, base, get it together. Get it together, base. Seriously, get it together. Uh, I'll take these back. I listen. I there's a big fallout, man. There's a big fallout getting ready to happen, Timsky, man. The United States about to blow the doors off of a lot of scams that are going on. 200 million booty. Hey, I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. Change the diaper though. Yeah, it's getting a little weird, right? Scottish, it's getting a little weird, right? Like the whole Elon Musk, President Trump, love affair, getting a little weird, man. But I do like what they're doing, man. Blow the doors off of these scams, man. Blow the doors off of. Yo, the United States, man, what they've been paying in aid is absolutely craziness, man. As a United States citizen, I can honestly say, like, I feel like I've been diddied. I feel like I've been diddied. Uh, yeah, Junior, man, Ethereum is it's interesting, man. I'll tell you, their volume. I keep trying to tell you guys, their volume's not gonna be what drives that price, man. Um, it's uh, it it's weird though because you hear people that are on some of these layer twos, a lot of these layer twos say that it's the Ethereum price, it's the Ethereum price, it's the Ethereum price that they're all waiting for. But the thing about it is the Ethereum price in general, if you look at it just in general, right? We'll bring it up. It's had its ups, it's had its downs, but it really hasn't taken so big of a dip. I mean, we'll look at it on the month, right? I mean, if you look at it on a month and you just pull the chart out for the month, right? You're right here, right? And you're pretty much trading in this channel pretty consistently, right? So you're pretty much trading right here in this channel pretty consistently, right? So if you're pegged to Ethereum, right? Any project that you have that's pegged to Ethereum, and you say, well, the project's not moving because we're pegged to Ethereum. No, Ethereum's kind of been trading in this same channel right here, right here where it is, right? Giving, little ups, little downs. You got to expect that. Solana's going through the same thing. Solana's going through the same thing. I mean, it was down to 160 something dollars yesterday. It's trading in that channel. No, your project's not moving because you don't got no fucking volume. That's why it's not moving. I mean, it doesn't have anything to do with the Ethereum price. The Ethereum price pretty trading in the same channel. It hasn't come out of that channel. Still right there. Uh, so I don't know. I don't buy that argument. Yeah. I feel like I got Diddy with no oil, man. I feel absolutely robbed. When you start to look at where all this money's going, I feel absolutely robbed. But here's the thing: like, people think that with all this news that these markets are going to pump. Like, the more news that comes out, the more stuff that happens, the more it spooks the markets. and that spooks all the markets, right? And because it's uncertainty, it's all uncertainty. So nobody knows what's coming. So the last thing that you want a market to do is to not know what's coming. It'll spook the hell out of it. How much do I think Biden paid Trudeau? Oh, it's going to get interesting. It's going to get interesting. I mean, I think that this is just a start of it, though. Like, I think you're going to see them go into every single department. I think you're going to see them, I mean, granted, I think that they're messing up with the whole jobs thing. I think, you're starting to see a lot of flaws in their plan where they're starting to have to call people back to work. They don't know who they're laying off. They don't know all that stuff. Like, I think their plan is a little flawed, but I think the outcome, I think what they're trying to do and what they're accomplishing is a success. But I think that their employment plan of what they're doing is just and going in and just cutting all the jobs and not really understanding what each of them do, so that you have to end up calling some of them back. I think that's a little flawed. I think they got to do a better job there, because that kind of goes towards their credibility, right? And it kind of goes towards, how much do they really know of what goes on a day-to-day basis before you do these things and things like that. But what they're actually doing, what they're actually accomplishing, I think is a success. The China aid, man, we listen, man. China's about to get interesting, man. I think they're about to cut. We're about to get into a big trade war with these guys. Uh, Everybody, at the beginning, Junior, everybody was thinking that Ethereum was kind of go to like 8, 9K. I don't know if it's gonna make it. I don't know if it's gonna make it there. Uh, say Yeah, the market does hate uncertainty, big A, and this is the problem, right? Like, every time a news article comes out, every time they're cutting something, and every time something like this is coming out, yeah, it's good for the people, right? But it spooks the markets, right? So once you spook the markets, like, and every time we talk about a new tariff, or every time there's something like that going on, or you talk about taking over Gaza, or you talking about taking over, Canada being the 51st state, which is absolutely fucking ridiculous. um, it spooks the market. It just spooks the market to the point where you see big dips, and yeah, people will price it in, but it'll all get priced in. But at the end of the day, it's absurd. Yeah, thank you, Elmo. Hit that like button, y'all. There's like 52 people in here watching this video between X and YouTube. And what I noticed about my stats is a lot of people watch these videos aren't even subscribed to the channel. So hit that subscribe button as well. But yeah, we gotta quit spooking the market so much, right? And until we do that, the markets aren't going to run. The markets just aren't going to run. Uh, But I do believe that this big institutional money that's sitting in this market right now is really setting all of the average investors up. I think right now where we are in the markets are set up. Uh, we're looking at $3.18 trillion in the market right now. Most of that's institutional money. I think they're manipulating the market. You see the Bitcoin dominance come back up above 60%. We talked about this on Monday, that you wanted to see this Bitcoin dominance drop below 55% in order for these altcoins to run. It's not happening. It went right back up to 60 over 60%, 60.13%, people are running for safety, right? That's what that tells me right now, is that, yeah, you have 3.18 trillion in the market. The majority of the 60% of that sitting in Bitcoin, and people are running for safety. You see the Bitcoin dominance continue to fall on Ethereum at 10.33%, continues to come down. XRP right now sitting at $2.60, holding up pretty damn well in this market. Holding up pretty damn well in this market, I will say. This market's under pressure. It's under a lot of pressure right now, under a lot of selling pressure right now. So, but XRP's holding up. You know, it was up 275, somewhere up in there, you know, just last week. But with the pullback in the market to be at 260, you're doing damn well. So, you know, big props to XRP. I mean, they're actually holding up. Their XLM's holding up as well. I'm trying to read you guys' comments as I'm talking. Where I don't see an 80K BTC. I think you're going to see BTC kind of hover in the channel that it's currently in right now, because I think that this is a setup, Scottish. I think that institutional investors right now are just trying to shake everybody out, right? And they're trying to shake a lot of the retail investors out right now, and they know that if they can hold these lines kind of where they are, people will get spooked and people will leave, right? Because if you look at it, they're still buying. Smart money's buying right now. Smart money is buying the shit out of crypto right now. I'll tell you guys, I bought more Solana, right? I bought more Solana for my long-term bags the other day. It's just, it is where the meme coins will live in this bull run. It will be a Solana bull run when it comes to meme coins. It'll be a Solana BNB bull run when it comes to meme coins. Sui will come in third when it comes to that. And then Sui will have a big uptick here, probably at the back half of the bull run. But I'm telling you, these big money is trying to shake you out of your bags, and that's exactly what's going on right now. I mean, you look at Cardano sitting at 76 cents. You know, you look at the inflows of Cardano. You look at the wallets. The big money's still buying that. Tron's holding up pretty damn well in the channel that it's been in as well. So Chainlink as well is trading in this same channel that it's been trading in for a while. It's just trading there, right? Between $18 and $19.50. It's just kind of been trading there. That means that's where big money's buying, right? That's where big money's buying. You have Stellar sitting at 33 cents right now. It's trading between like 32 cents and in like 39 cents consistently. So, you know, big money's buying this up right now, and they're taking advantage of the situation, and they're manipulating the markets. They're going to pump them when they want to pump them, and they're going to dump them when they want to dump them. AVAX sitting at $23 right now. Not doing too bad at all. But yeah, the elites are 100 the elites are 100% in control of all of these markets. You know, and you have to understand that. You have to know that. You got to understand that this bull run is not like the bull run that you had back in 2020. This is completely different. This one's going to be ran by institutional money, and you got to know how institutional money plays their game in order to understand where you're at. And institutional money does not like retail money being ahead of them. And right now, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to shake your retail money out of the market because we beat them here. Now, you got one or two things you can do with that. You can either bitch up and sell your bags and cry, or you can know what game you're in and know what game you're playing and play the same game. Because you're not going to beat the game. You're not going to beat institutional money. That's not going to happen, right? There's not enough retail money out here to compete with institutional money. So you're either going to get on their page or you're going to be on no page. you're gonna officially would have wasted the whole time, your whole time in the bear market. You would have wasted it all, and you would have wasted all your money because you'll look back at 2025 as a year that of couldas, shouldas, and wouldas. H bar is another one. You look at it; they're manipulating the hell out of the H bar price, sitting at 21 cents. This is clearly manipulated. ISO token that the government's highly invested in being absolutely manipulated. OM $7.46. Look at that chart. OM. We talked about OM. Told you guys. OM and Ondo. Scottish, I'm with you. I'm with you on OM. I'm getting there. OM, absolutely. OM and Ondo are the two biggest real world tokenized assets out there right now. And they're going to move. And if look at this chart. Look at this chart right here. So, just on the side right here. You can't tell me that that's retail money right there. That's not retail money. That's institutional money right there. $7.46. That's institutional money pumping that chart. Are there any ETH upgrades coming? Yeah, there's Timsky. There's a big ETH upgrade coming, but they're talking months down the road. They're talking like way down the road. So basically, what Ethereum's come out and said to you, if they don't move the upgrade up here, pretty soon, if they don't make the move pretty soon, basically what they said to all their investors is, yeah, we're just going to go ahead and sit this bull run out. We're just going to go ahead and sit this one out. You know what I mean? We're just, thank you guys. Thank you guys for allowing us to sell on you guys all of the bear market, even when the price was down. Thank you guys for allowing the foundation and everybody else to dump on you. And because that's what they were doing. And yeah, we'll roll our upgrade out, pretty much at the back end of the bull market, or when the bull market's over, and we'll get at you guys in another 2 or 3 years. That's basically what they said. So Stronghold's going to be a huge project. XRP for life. Huge project over there on the XLM blockchain. Stronghold is one of these projects we kind of cover here from time to time. I like that project. I think that project's going to absolutely phenomenal project. I think I wanted to talk about that because I see that kind of in your name as well. But I think that Stronghold is a sleeping giant. I have a bag of Stronghold I bought a long time ago. It's performing pretty damn well. I got it locked up somewhere. I actually got to find it. I pull the chart up from time to time, but a Stronghold on the XLM side of things. If you haven't looked at that project, you should probably give it a look. And they have some huge partnerships over there. Nobody bail out. I don't know. I think I think we're gonna be all right, Seiko. We're gonna be all right. I don't think we need a bailout to make the markets pump. I mean, there's not a lot of money that the retail investors have to spend in this market, and that's the other misnomer that nobody factors into this, right? You're going to be in an institutional bull run, because when you look at it, retail money they just don't have the amount of money they had in prior bull runs to pump this market. So you're going to have to learn how to play this retail game. You're going to have to learn how to play with institutional money. You're going to have to learn how this game works. And the problem here in crypto that I hear people talking about all the time, one is, and this is where I think a lot of people got it wrong that do analysts, is they believe that all of this retail money is coming into the market. And I'm here to tell you, there's a good chance that in this bull run, you may not get that. You may not get that. You may get very institutionalized pumps. And that's why I'm telling you guys really to concentrate on the where institutions are putting their money. Where are they putting their money? They're putting their money in XRP. They're putting it in XLM. They're putting it in XDC. They're putting it in Ondo. They're putting it in OM. They're putting it in Chainlink. They're putting it in projects like that. They're killing Bitcoin. They're absolutely socking all of their money away on Bitcoin. You see them starting to buy Ethereum. Ethereum's pumping because institutions are buying Ethereum. Ethereum is not pumping because its blockchain's pumping. Ethereum is pumping because institutions are buying Ethereum, and they're buying Ethereum in general. They're not out here buying Ethereum projects that are sitting at 500K market caps. Institutional money's not doing that. They're not buying them projects. So, like, that's retail money getting wrecked. That's what that is. That's retail money get out here taking a chance and possibly getting wrecked. But institutional money, when it comes to Ethereum, are actually just buying the token. That's all they're doing. They're buying the project, or they're buying the ETF. That's it. They're not buying projects that are built on the Ethereum mainnet. That's not what's going on right now. That's not what's happening right now. That would be like somebody saying to you that Bitcoin's pumping because the Bitcoin blockchain is pumping. The Bitcoin blockchain is not pumping. The Bitcoin blockchain will never pump. It's too slow. It's too sloppy. Nobody's trading on the Bitcoin network. That's not what's happening. That's not why Bitcoin is pumping. And that's not why Ethereum is pumping either. So you have to go where the money is. And that's the bottom line. You have to go where the money is. And if you're playing around where the money's not, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna get wrecked. Like you may win one here or win one there, but you're gonna lose more than you're gonna win. And we'll get into exactly why you're gonna lose here, and we can do that with the Libra thing. That's a shame. We controlled by this market has been taken over, Elmo by institutional money. And this is what everybody wanted, right? This is the last bull run. We got up to $3 trillion. Let me remind everybody. Hold on. Let me remind everybody. And everybody kept saying, institutional money's not here. Institutional money's not here. We need institutional money. We need institutional money. Well, guess what, y'all? That's what institutional money looks like. So I said it then, I'll say it again. Be careful what you wish for. You just might get it. There it is. You got it. You got it. Everybody's pumped up about all these ETFs, about all this institutional stuff in crypto, because the retail market in its best day, could only produce $3 trillion. That's where we left the last bull market, $3 trillion. Now you're looking at $3.18 trillion, and you ain't even in a pump. That's institutional money. That's manipulating the market. And everybody kept saying, we want this money. We want this money. We want this. Need institutions. And I'm one of them. I do believe that in order for crypto to go to the levels that it needs to go to, you need institutional money. So but yet there's a downside to that. You are going to deal with this. You're going to deal with it. You're going to put your big boy pants on. You're going to shut the hell up. You're going to quit crying. You're going to quit whining. You're going to wake the hell up. And you're going to deal with the same thing that the stock market deals with. You're going to deal with institutional pumps. And you're not going to whine about them. You're going to deal with institutional dumps. You're not going to whine about them. You're not going to cry about them. You're going to shut the hell up. You're going to get your wallet out. You're going to buy the dip. You're going to wait for the pump. You're going to make a whole hell of a lot of money. You're going to sell that shit, all of it, except for Bitcoin. You're going to sell it, and you're going to make some money, and you're going to kick back, and you're going to wait for the dip again. You're going to go in, you're going to buy the dip, you're going to wait for that big institutional pump, and you're going to do the same damn thing that they're doing and quit crying about it. April's the time. Almost says April's the time for the upgrade. We'll see. We'll see if they can pull it off in April. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced that Ethereum is where it is. Yeah, Scottish ETH is what it is, man. They're gonna sit out. They're and not to mention if they don't fix it, I don't give a. I wouldn't care if they upgraded their blockchain to the point where it was the fastest blockchain on the market, which is the farthest from the fastest blockchain on the market. If they don't fix their gas fees, nobody's trading over there. Nobody's trading over there. I don't care if you have the best project in the world. If they don't fix their gas fees and you launch on Ethereum, you're a dead project walking. Nobody's trading over there. I'm not buying any ETH either, Scottish. I'm done. I have as much ETH as I'm going into the bull run with, and I'm not buying anymore. I'm not. I refuse. I refuse to buy more Ethereum strictly on the principles of they could have upgraded their blockchain the whole bear market. They could have upgraded their blockchain a long time ago, and they made the choice, whether it was a foundation, whether it was the leaders of Ethereum, they made the choice not to do it. They made the choice to continue to diddy us on these on the gas fees. They made the choice to be in the exact position they are. That was a choice that they made, and it's going to be a choice that they're going to have to live with. What's going on, Glenn? Good morning, good morning, good morning. And yes, Ethereum will get past this bull run by XRP. XRP will be the number 2 token on the board. They will overtake Ethereum. It will happen. As I can go Marbits, we'll get into Marbits in a minute. I got that. I think I got that chart up there on the screen at some point. Same as Bitcoin. Bitcoin's never going to be a dinosaur. Once it starts to go in, it's historic value at this point, right? It's an historic value at this point. So forget about the blockchain. Forget about the Bitcoin blockchain. It's completely irrelevant at this moment in time in history. The Bitcoin blockchain is irrelevant. It doesn't even matter what volume it does. It doesn't matter if they don't do one transaction on a Bitcoin blockchain a day. It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. It's Bitcoin is a historic value. It'll be traded on its historic value, just like gold, right? It's completely what they do from a technological standpoint on their blockchain is completely irrelevant. Doesn't they're so far above and beyond that at this point. It's so institutionalized now. It's going to be in 90% of people's retirement portfolios here pretty soon, and that's going. Like we talk about technology, and how blockchain is developing. Bitcoin's an exception to that rule. Just take Bitcoin completely out of that conversation. Institutions buying MMAI, they can buy it. They gonna get wrecked. They gonna get the rug pulled. I mean, I'm not sleeping. I mean, I don't even think it's a matter anymore, Timsky, anymore. I don't even think it's a matter of people sleeping on ETH, sleeping on ETH or not sleeping on ETH. I think ETH showed you who they were, right? I think, and I was always taught when somebody shows you who they are, believe them. I think ETH showed you who they were. They showed you what type of leadership they have. They showed you what type of commitment to the community they had. They showed you exactly who they were. And they showed you exactly how much they want to improve the Ethereum blockchain. It's not a matter of people sleeping on Ethereum or not sleeping on Ethereum. That's not what people are doing. What people are doing is they're saying, you are who you are. Layer 2s that are built on top of the mainnet are better than the mainnet. It's that simple. Solana is better than Ethereum. Sui is better than Ethereum. HBAR is better than Ethereum. XRP, the ledger, is better than Ethereum. Go down through the blockchains that are in the top 100. The majority of them are cheaper, faster, and better than Ethereum. The majority of them, including the layer 2s that are built on top of Ethereum. Ethereum has been outdeveloped this whole bear market. They've been outdeveloped this whole bear market. It's just it's just facts. They're just facts. And the only reason that Ethereum's price is sitting where it is because institutions are coming in and buying Ethereum. That's it. If institutional money wasn't buying Ethereum, Ethereum probably wouldn't even be in the top 10 when it came to price. All right, bye, Marbits. I love Marbits, man. Gotta support our guys. Yo, Glenn, I'm with you, man. I want my money back for my NFT, man. I want my money back. I want my money back. Where my money, man. Where my money for the NFT at, man. I'll take my loss on my token, but damn, man. You won't get rugged by Marbits. True. I mean, and if you do, there's gonna be a lot of questions. There's gonna be a lot of questions. Oh man, but all right. Elbow must be having an MMAI fetish this morning. He must be thinking about how they diddied him. Diddied me, diddied him, diddied everybody. Diddied everybody. What we got for these bubbles this morning? They love to cry. I know, Selmo. And you know, it gets me sometimes, right? Like, people be crying about the market. But yet at the same time, if you go back and you look, the same people that are crying about the market are the same people that were asking for exactly what's here, right? For exactly what's here. So let's talk about this Libra situation. So I think first of all, the dev of this Libra project is the same dev that created the Trump token, that's the same dev that created the Melania token, has created this Libra token, got the people to buy this thing, right? Basically, all their callers and everything else. And then, you know, once they got caught out there, right? Once they got caught out there, I'm just going to catch up with the chat, guys. I'm just going to scroll down to the bottom, so because I'm so far behind. So if I missed you guys, sorry about that. What happened to Selmo? That's a good one. Before we go to Libra, I gotta tell you about it. What happened to the Mr. Jin NFTs? They rugged, man. They rugged, dog. They rugged, man. They rugged, man. They done, man. They done. Mr. Jin got drunk and forgot to run his project. So this Libra token, the same devs that created the Trump token, created the Melania token, also created this Libra token. So these are the serial project creators, right? You know, and they're smart guys. These are smart people. And what they've done is they get, you know, they're able to go in here and they're able to create these big, huge projects. because they have big, huge callers, they have big, huge networks, they know what they're doing. But see, now they got caught out there because this president, who of Argentina, they contacted his sister, they got her on board, she got him on board, he endorsed this rug, and it's a rug. This is a rug, guys. Call it what you want. This is a rug. And so they had an interview with him, right? And he exposed the meme coin world. We all knew it because we're here. We know how this game works, right? The only people getting rich off of meme coins are the people who are launching them and the people who are close to them. And then we're all coming in, making what we make, and we're getting the hell out of there, and we're happy about that, right? But we're not the ones that are actually making the real money. And he exposed how this is done, right? They exposed it. And he talked about snipers. Snipers are starting to gain some traction in the news, right? Snipers are getting ready to gain a lot of news, a lot of traction in the news. And this is exactly where you don't want sniper bots to be. Isn't like I tell you guys don't want meme coins to be the front on the front page of crypto news. You damn sure don't want sniper bots to be on the front page of crypto news. But this is right. This is right where they're going to end up, right? And this is why I say to you guys all the time, sometimes cryptocurrency, the people that are in crypto are their own worst enemies, are crypto's own worst enemies. And this is the reason why. Like, he explained it. He explained what we all knew. These guys create a token. They don't put the contract out there to all the callers and everybody else. They go in, they use sniper bots, they snipe the floor of these particular projects, right? They snipe the floor, and then they put the token out there to all the callers, right? They call it to their groups. They come in, they get this massive pump going, they get this massive movement going. They're buying up the majority of that supply. And then by the time it gets to the average trader, who is me, you, and everybody else, by the time it gets to the average trader, what happens is you become extra liquidity for them. They use the sniper again to turn around and sell right on top of you, right? That's how this game works, right? Then they have multiple bags, so they're selling on top of you multiple times, right? So now all of this is out here in the mainstream media because of Libra, right? So what do you think is going to happen? The more traction this story gets, right? The more traction this story gets, the more people get outraged, the more people get pissed off, the more people start telling their story about how they got sniped or how they got rugged or how they were in a project that pulled liquidity and all of that stuff. The more and more that these stories come out, what the hell do you think is going to happen? Do you think that all of a sudden these stories are just going to go away? No, you just have given everybody who doesn't like crypto in the government, doesn't matter what government it is, you've just given them all of the ammunition and the insider game to how these things are done, right? You just basically handed it to them on a silver platter and then said to them, you know what? Not only are we going to hand it to you on a silver platter, not that you didn't know about it, but now we're going to put it out here in mainstream media, right? And it involves the president of a damn country, right? Which is why I still believe, and I'll still say it on here all the time, Donald Trump launching his own meme coin was the worst thing that happened to cryptocurrency. And because of shit like this. And then you have this dev that created his token. Not a good look. Just not a good look. And you don't think that Elizabeth Warren and all them guys are going to jump all over this? You don't think that they're going to jump all over this to absolutely dog the hell out of crypto, right? Yeah, they're going to be all over this. Expect some fallout from this. I'm telling you right now. I'm calling it right now. Expect some fallout from this. From all different countries. Expect some fallout from this Libra situation. You don't think that this is going to happen and be in mainstream media and nothing is going to be done about it? That's craziness. That's craziness. That's absurd. Yes, we know that this stuff happens every single day in crypto, every minute in crypto. We know it because we're in it. We're in it all the time. We're in it 24/7. We know that this stuff happens, right? We know that this is the risk that you take when you put your money into a low market cap meme coin, right? We know that, but we're in it. We're in it. So here's the problem. The average American, Argentinian, European, African, and everybody else, they're not in it like we're in it. So they're hearing this and they're like, yo, what are you guys going to do about this? I'm not putting my money in there. If this is what's happening, if this is what's going on, I'm not putting my money in there. There's going to be some fallout from this. And I'm telling you guys right now, the fallout's going to be big. The fallout from meme coins from this Libra situation will be bigger than what people expect because it involves a president of a country. It doesn't involve just an average individual. It involves the president of a country, and the same person that did this to the president of Argentina also launched the Donald Trump and the Melania token. This isn't going away. This is different. This isn't Augie and Russ and Andrew and Shinja and Terrarium. This isn't that. This isn't that. This is bigger than that. These guys kicked it up another level. These guys kicked it to that oh shit level. And that's where it's at. This isn't that. And people try to put this Libra situation in the same category as them rugs. Nah. That ain't what it is. That's not where we're at right now. That was here. We're up here now. We're messing with politicians. We're messing with presidents. We're messing with different people now, a different level of people. You're messing around with a whole nother level. And when you start messing around with that level, the game has changed. The game changed. And it is what it is. And they exploited it all. They exploited everything. They exploited Melania. They exploited the Trump token. They exploited the Libra token. And these guys, they exploited the whole game. They exploited the whole meme coin game, the whole shot. It's all out there right now for everybody in the world to see what's been going on. When I say people turned from Pete to parakeet and they started snitching and they started telling and they started bitching up and they started doing all this stuff because they're trying to save their own butt, yo, it's on full display. It's on full display right now. And listen, this ain't going nowhere. This isn't going nowhere. And I don't know. You guys tell me. Man, I gotta catch up on my chat. Man, I'm so far behind on the chat. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm on this rant. I'm on this whole rant right now. So yeah, I'm so far behind on my chat. I hope you guys are chatting with each other because I'm far behind, and I'm sorry. Memes are done. XRP for Life says memes are done. I don't think they're done, but I think they're in trouble. I don't even necessarily think they're in trouble. I think the people. I think you're going to see. I think you're going to see a lot of focus put on the people that are launching them. I think you're going to see a lot of focus put on the launch pads as well. I don't think. I don't think that. I don't think these launch pads are going to get off scot free here. Even though that this didn't launch on a launch pad, I don't think they're getting off scot free. You already see them going after pump.fund. You already see countries and states going after pump.fund. They're not done. This gives them fuel to the fire. This puts logs and gasoline on the fire. Junior, I agree with you. Play at your own risk, but when you start messing with presidents of the countries, you've kicked that level up. You kicked it up another notch. You kicked it up, and you kicked it in places that you don't want to kick it. It's kind of like being in a club that you necessarily don't want to be in. It's fun, but you probably know you shouldn't be over there. You probably know it's not going to work out the best for you. That's kind of what they did. And they're going to pay the price. The price will be paid. The price will be paid for this. And you know who's going to end up paying the price? The investors will end up paying the price. Because ultimately, if they shut it down, they're going to shut it down. And if they shut it down, and make no doubt, guys, you guys think, oh my God, we live in a decentralized world. They can't do this. They can't do that. Governments can't do this. Governments can't do that. Governments don't have that much control. What world do you really live in? With a flip of a switch, the government can shut down anything that they want. You don't believe me? Look at the EU. They shut down pump.fund whenever they so-called wanted to. With a flip of a switch, they can shut it down. You're decentralized to a point. You're only decentralized as far as the governments allow you to want to be decentralized. But the minute they want to shut you down, you'll realize how undecentralized you are. And that's not a shot at, I'm not taking a shot at crypto because, you know, everybody says it's so decentralized. I'm telling you, it's not. I'm telling you, it's not. It's a scam. It's a facade. It's a facade. People talk about decentralized. It's a facade. It's a scam. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. I'm telling you that they will shut you down. Anytime a government wants to shut something, they'll shut the whole shit down. And there's nothing that you and I are going to do about it. Nothing. Just understand that. There's nothing we can do about it if they want to shut it down. These devs, we're decentralized. Nobody will ever shut us down. We're on the blockchain. We're decentralized. The blockchain shows more truth than the banks. The blockchain shows more evidence than the banks, than anybody else. You don't think that the government is watching blockchain? You don't think that they can flip that switch on you? Flip the switch. You're done. You're done. It's over. They can do what they want. They can do whatever they want. And there's nothing we can do about it. Nothing. So when devs or people tell you that they're decentralized protocol, that they can never be shut down, they're full of crap. They're full of crap. It doesn't exist. It's a facade. They're buzzwords. It makes it sound good. Sounds great. Sounds great. It's all a lie. It's all a lie. Memes will become the SEC's bread and butter. Yeah, it could. Memes could become their bread and butter. Can I kick it? Yes, you can. Can I kick it? She can. Someone always comes in with the lyrics. Always takes me back. Always takes me back. Yeah, they are in complete control of the end result. Junior, the United States, Canada, EU, Africa, Australia, Asia, everybody, they're in complete control. They control everything. They're in complete control. Decentralization doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. And think about it. Everybody's got their cold. Me too. On cold storage, right? Cold storage, not your keys, not your crypto. I'm a firm believer in that, right? Keep your stuff on cold storage, right? I'm a firm believer in that. Here's the thing: when you go to hook that up, you have to hook that up back to the internet in order to trade it. And if the government shuts your shit down, flips the switch, they shut it down, where are you going to trade it? Where are you going to trade it? So now you got a box or a stick with a whole bunch of crypto on it. You don't have anywhere to trade it. You don't have anywhere to sell it. You don't have anywhere to sell it. Use common sense. If they want to shut it down, they'll shut it down. Doesn't matter if it's on an exchange. Doesn't matter if it's on a cold wallet. Doesn't mean anything if it's on a cold wallet. If you don't have anywhere to trade it. It's a Diddy club. It damn sure is a Diddy club up in here. I'm just here to try to kick some common sense to you guys. You know what I mean? So. Yeah, XRP is a prime example. They can shut you down if they want to. If they want to. And I didn't mean to get into this rant today about the government and all that, but decentralization is a facade. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. And I don't want to kill anybody's parade, or if you really believe these devs that tell you decentralization exists and we're decentralized and nobody can track your money and nobody can do this and nobody can do that. Yeah, if you want to believe that, you can believe that. I'm going to put my stuff on a cold storage because, if they shut this down or if they shut that down, I got to have access to my crypto. Yeah, but where the hell are you going to trade it? where you going to trade it? Yo, go check out Junior's Project Legend over there on Pump.fun. They can shut it down, Elmo. They can shut it down. They can shut that whole shit down. They can shut it down. They can shut it all down. They can, and here's the thing. Here's another reason why they can shut it down that nobody even realizes right now. Everybody's too busy fanboying all this stuff that's coming that they don't even realize what's going on right now. And since we're on this, we might as well just keep talking about it. It wasn't what I planned to talk about today, but let's talk about it. Bitcoin, institutionalized. Ethereum, institutionalized. XRP, bank-owned and operated, institutionalized. BNB, for the most part, institutionalized. CZ owns about 80% of that project. Solana, venture capitalist, a huge venture capitalist money, institutionalized. And let's just kind of go through these. Cardano, very venture capitalist, institutionalized. Tron, yeah. Tron, it's hard to say because you don't know where Justin's getting the majority of his money. Chainlink, institutionalized. Institutions are using Chainlink. Institutions are running off the Link blockchain, right? Litecoin, nothing more than a fork of the Bitcoin network, a little bit faster, a little bit better, institutionalized, tons of institutional money. Stellar, institutional money, MoneyGram, everybody else, institutional money on the majority of that project, right? Avalanche, venture capitalists, institutional money. Sui, we don't really know enough about where its capital came from for me to actually say that. HBAR, very institutionalized, basically ran by the government at this point. The way that they're using it, right? So the song and dance goes on and on and on. Ondo, BlackRock, OM, very institutionalized, right? I say that to say this to you. If the government says that we're shutting this shit down, all of this is controlled by big money. And you don't think big money is going to have a seat at that table? And if big money agrees that it's time to shut it down, guess what? They're going to shut it down. You're not decentralized. And not to mention that you're not decentralized, because where can you cash out? Where can you cash out? You have to go through an exchange to get the decentralization, and you have to go back through that same exchange to get the money to your bank account. You're not decentralized. It's a facade. It's a lie. It's a facade. It's a lie. They can shut this all down right now. There's enough venture capitalists in Solana right now that if the government came to the venture capitalists, same with Aptos and everybody else, and they say, yo, we don't like what's going on over there. We're going to shut your block. We want to shut this blockchain down. And all them venture capitalists decided to shut that blockchain down. They flipped the switch and shut it down. Welcome to big money, baby. Welcome to big money. That's how big money does it. That's how they operate. This is how the cryptocurrency market is now being manipulated. This is how it's now being manipulated. It's a lie. Decentralization is a lie. You can't get money to decentralized platforms without going through a centralized exchange. You can't get money. You can't get money off a decentralized exchange without going to a centralized exchange, which automatically makes you centralized. You can come over here, you can put $1,000 in, you can make $1 million. By the time you take the $1 million out of the back end, you're still centralized. They're still tracking your money. They can shut it down, Elmo. They can shut it down. The governments can do whatever the hell they want to do. Believe it or not. You can't move your money without it being tracked. Oh man. That voice was freaky. Oh man, but I'm just telling you, like, they can. I mean, just look at what they did to XRP. They didn't shut the ledger down, but you might as well have shut the ledger. They could have. They very well could have. You know. I mean, when you get big money involved in these things, and big money sits at the table and says, we're shutting it down, they're shutting it down. They're shutting it down. Just talk about who owned the majority of these, right? Who owned the majority of these? I mean, you think about it for a second. Let's use Ethereum. Everybody loves Ethereum. Ethereum is doing so great lately. If you put $10,000 in Ethereum, you gonna move that price? Timsky, you are a legend, brother. You are a legend. You are a legend. You are a legend, Timsky. XRP's for the people, by the people. It is. Until one of these guys do something that makes the government look stupid and they decide to fold you up. XRP sat out 2 bull runs because the government didn't like what they were doing. The government didn't like what they were doing. The XRP sat out 2 bull runs. That's why you're sticking with Marbits, Glenn. I got money in Marbits, man. The government literally can go on there and say to you guys that this IP address is blocked. They can go on and say this IP address is blocked. You no longer access it from this country. And they'll block it on every wallet. They'll block it on every internet. They'll block it everywhere. Nothing you're gonna do about it. Nothing you're gonna do about it. If you can't get to the chain, you can't trade on the chain. So don't tell me they can't shut it down. If you can't get to the chain, you can't trade on the chain. They'll block every single IP address going to that chain in a country. And if you can't get to it, you can't trade on it. It's that simple. They can shut it down anytime they want. What's up, Big Watch dude? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, dog? Big Watch dude's in the building, baby. What's up? And I don't say that I ain't trying to throw shade on it. You know, we're just trying to keep it 100 around here. You know, keep it 100. No fanboy stuff around here. We ain't fanboying nothing around here. It is what it is. If you can't get to the chain, you can't trade on the chain. Yo, why is crypto going down this hour? Damn, I better quit fudding. Damn. We got crypto coming down, baby. Big Watch, I got to quit fudding, baby. But this right here, this stuff right here is what really pisses me off. This whole Libra stuff, right? This is what gets me going. This is what pisses me off. This stuff like this, because I listen to people in this cryptocurrency space whine, cry, complain about getting rugged. Whine, cry, complain about getting rugged. Whine, cry, and complain about all of this stuff, right? And these guys are telling you what the game is. They're telling you what the game is. They literally just laid it out for you. Exactly how these devs screw you every single time. In that how you have no chance of making as much money as them. You don't have a shot. You don't have a chance. And that's what makes me mad. I'm sorry. Governments can do what they can do whatever they want, man. They can do whatever they want. Man. So let's look at Pepe, man. Let's look at Pepe. Hey, gotta look at Pepe. Look at my boy. What's my boy Pepe doing? 509409 9409, baby. 9409. Where we at with this bad boy? We coming out of this? No, don't look like it. Nah, not so much. Damn, I didn't want to do that. Not so much. Not so much does it look like we're coming out of this. Where are we going to drop? Where are we going to drop this to? Looks like we're buying it up a little bit today. Pepe going to get bought up a little bit today. What I really want to get to, though, is this total 3. let's look at this total 3. Let's see where the hell we're going. Looks like today's going to be a buying day. I can tell you before we even pull this up. We're still right here. 886.49. 886.49. 186 billion. Got to get this to $1 trillion. Right here. Can we hold this? Can we hold this line right here? This is the support line right here. Can we hold this? That's going to be the key. If we can't hold this line, this market could be coming all the way down here. We talk about these liquidity gaps. Here it is, right? You have the total 3, everything minus Bitcoin and Ethereum, right? You have this big, huge run to the upside. No support, no resistance built. This was that massive run to the upside, right? This was that massive run. You had this huge liquidity gap sitting right here. Right here. From about here to here is really the liquidity gap, right? If we can't hold this line where we're at, there could be a whole lot more pain in this market for us to deal with. So what we need is these Fed minutes to come out and not say anything crazy. We need Trump to shut the hell up for a minute and quit talking about tariffs and quit talking about all the rest of this stuff. You know, we need the market just to be calm. And this fun. Yo, man, I ain't fun. I just trying to tell the truth, man. I'm just trying to tell the truth. Check it out. I want to get into this. I want to get into this right here. So we got this total 3. Like we could be coming down here, right? Like we could be coming down here. We need Trump to be quiet for a little while, right? We need the tariff talk to just kind of chill for a minute, right? We need all of this stuff to just kind of chill for a minute. We need Powell to come out with these FOMC minutes. They need to be positive. We need this stuff, right? Because if we don't hold this line where we're at right now, at 886, 885 billion, right? We're in trouble. We could be in trouble. We could be in for a little bit more of a downturn. So it's important for us to hold kind of where we are right now. That's really, 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 really important for us as from a total 3 market cap standpoint to hold that line. Ondo, where's Ondo? Ondo's 121 right now, doing better than it was doing yesterday. Ondo yesterday was hovering right around this 115, 117 mark. So definitely doing a little bit better than it was yesterday. Want to see it come back up here and grab. Want to see it stay here. You look at this support line right here coming across here. There's some liquidity here. Like to see Ondo grab onto this liquidity and then start to move up a little bit. But definitely there is a little bit of a support here, a little bit of liquidity here. Ondo had a rough day yesterday. SPX 6900. You guys know, I think that my 3 big meme coins for this bull run that I think that are going to do the best are going to be Pepe, SPX 6900, and right now I'm still on Bonk, but I'm starting to waver a little bit on Bonk. I think them 3 right there will start to do the best in this run. I do think that SPX 6900 is going to make a massive move. I think the Trump token will kind of lose its luster as the bull run starts to take care of Junior. All right, brother. I think the Trump token will kind of lose its luster as the bull run starts to take off a little bit. But I do think that SPX 6900, Pepe, and Bonk will have amazing runs. I think SHIB still got a 10x in it. I think Doge got a 10x in it. I think that them ones will be just fine Floki will be just fine. Floki's going to be fine as well. The top meme coins will be fine. I just think that with Pepe not going through a bull run before, I think you're going to see a major move to the upside in Pepe. And I think that it's just starting to curl itself up and really starting to take off. I think XPX 6900 has shown tremendous resilience through this turn. All right. And this is what you want to see out of a project, right? You want to see that during these down times that you're able to do the best you can to hold the line, right? And it's had a downturn right here, but you see the buying pressure, as little as it is still there. You know, people are still starting to scoop this up still. So the buying pressure is still there. Unlike something like a whiff, right? When we talk about a whiff, we talk about it going from $4 to 80 cents. The buying pressure is not there. The buying pressure is not there. Oh, Timsky said whiff. I don't know, brother. I'm done with. I don't think whiff is. I think whiff is going to be a good. It's going to run a little bit in the bull market, but you got to look at how far that thing fell, right? How far that thing fell. I mean, when we look at it, I mean, it was up in the $4 range, right? When I mean, and you know me, Timsky, I'm just going to be realistic with you, right? That's not the one we want. We wanted this one. I think whiff's on here for us. Yeah, right here. So let's just be realistic for a second. Now, let's look at it and talk about it. 100x on Marbits. Marbits got a run in it. Marbits going to have a run in it. I kind of just, that's a low market cap gem right there. Kind of, I'm on these big ones, right? When we look at whiff, we talk about it's sitting at 62 cents, right? Let's just pull this thing back a year. $4.52 was its high. It's been on a straight downturn since then. Had a couple spikes right here, but really it's been on a straight downside since $4.58, right? So it's on the Solana chain, right? So when you talk about the Solana chain, you know, and you talk about the tokens on Solana, where's the liquidity going to go when it comes to the major meme coins? Well, we know that Bonk is basically Solana's flagship meme, right? Obviously, some people will argue now that it's the official Trump token, right? And I'll buy that argument, right? I'll let people say that. I'll buy that argument. But really, the liquidity on Solana is really going to go, when it comes to the top tier meme coins, it's really going to go to Bonk and Trump, right? Which kind of leaves whiff is a casualty. It's a casualty of the Trump token, right? Because there was only so much liquidity to go around on the Solana chain, and the Trump token ate up most of that, and Bonk is going to always have its fair share over there, right? So that it was whiff is, I believe, a casualty of that, right? So do I think that whiff will get back up to $4? Possibility. Do I think it'll go much more than that? Probably not. Ditto Glenn. I think Marbits will do great in this bull run. I think it'll do great. There does need to be a little bit more volume over there though. So, but base in general, when you look at the layer 2 base, there's no volume over there. There's no volume. So where are you going? Where are you going with that token? There's no volume there. Who's buying it? There's no volume. I mean, I'm just being a hunter with you, right? Here's the problem. You got $1.05 billion in volume, 24 hours. You're doing half of the volume that Ethereum's doing, and you're even doing less than that on Solana. So this is basis problem right here. It boils down to the volume, right? And you got to ask yourself the question, what is, and I'm going to flood base for a minute, and it is what it is, and people can get upset with me if they want. Why is somebody going to come off of Solana to go to base? Ask yourself that question. It's no different than you would say to ask yourself the question of why would somebody quit trading on BNB and go to Ethereum? You legitimately have to ask yourself these questions, right? So, like, there has to be a reason for people to come to Base. There has to be a reason. There has to be something big that draws people over there. And Base has yet to produce that. It's Coinbase's blockchain. They have all the money in the world. They can do what they want. They can pump whatever they want. They can do what they want. There's no reason for people to go to Base right now. There's nothing over there for, like, there's no volume. The volume's sitting right here. It's sitting in Solana and it's sitting in BNB when it comes to meme coins. That's where all the volume's sitting. Just be 100. Like, just be 100. Just be 100% with it all. Right? Put it all out there. That's what's going on. That's what it is. And if you launch a project over there, you have to understand that you're only getting $1.05 billion in volume spread out amongst the whole chain. The majority of that volume is sitting in Airdrome Finance. It's sitting in projects like that. It's not sitting in shitcoin Inu. But all right, we're going to get out of here, guys. We're going to get up out of here. So I got to go. I know we got into a lot of rants today. And we went way over time, got into a lot of rants. Means I got a lot of work to catch up on, but I'm cool with that. But got into a lot of rants today, but I think they're all warranted. I think that they were all good conversation. I know I wasn't really on my chat today because I fell way behind. Sorry about that, guys. I'm usually way on it. I'm usually right on top of the chat and can get back to you guys. But some days it's just like that. Some days it just is what it is. But other than that, you guys have a great day. We'll be back at you guys on Friday. I love where the market is right now. I think we're in a great spot. I think that we're consolidating in a tremendous spot. I think that the entries that everybody wanted are now here. I think that when you look at XRP, you look at XLM, you look at Ondo, you look at XDC, you look at a lot of the projects that we talk about, OM, you look at a lot of the projects that we talk about here, daily. They're in a great position. They're in a great position to add to the bag. Institutions will pump these projects up. HBAR, all of these things. Institutions will pump these things. They will move. Don't forget, you still have ISO 2022 sitting out there. It has to move. Banks have to go to this. They have to start rolling this out. This will move these tokens, guys. Quant sitting there. Definitely going to be a major player in this thing. Chainlink sitting there, going to be a major player in this thing. Listen. Watch out for the whole Libra scandal as well. It's not going to go anywhere. It's going to get real interesting. The news is going to get interesting. You're going to see a bunch of people starting to run for cover here in a minute, and I can't wait to see it happen. I hope it does happen. I hope they come down, and I hope they do what they need to do to make things the way that they need to make them. And like I keep telling everybody in crypto space, be careful what you wish for. You just might get it. And sometimes it is what it is, and you got to pay the piper. And that's what's happening with this institutional money too. Welcome to institutional investment. Welcome to an institutional bull run. This is what it is, and it will be what it is. And you're going to have to learn how to play the institutional game, or you will get left behind. So with that, guys, we are out of here. We will see you guys on Friday, and we'll be back up and at it. Out. Bye.